Hi, it's... Wait, do you guys hear that sound? Oh, it's just Melody. Hey girl! So Esa Diva by Melody has been selected as Spain's representative for Eurovision Song Contest 2025, and she's basically here to teach us how it really takes to be a diva and how to be the truest diva of all. Curious to learn more? Stay tuned till the end, folks! Hi, it's your boy Waiii here, and today we're going to be reacting to Esa Diva by Melody, aka Spain's entry for Eurovision Song Contest 2025. But as always, before we begin, don't forget to go like, comment, share, and subscribe because it really helps me in my channel. And you can also follow my social medias too. You know the drill. And with that being said, let's get on to it! Ooh, the flex. Hey girl! Okay, get that spotlight. Get that spotlight, get that red carpet moment. Alright, so far we're in this like red carpet setup. There's Melody laughing at the scene and ready to slay the stage with her sunglasses and her slaying outfit. And so far I couldn't really say much about the music, considering that the only thing that we got is just like a little slow tempo violin and also the little click at the start. I like that little click. Okay girl, walk that wall. Hey. Alright, there we go. Okay, look at her with the costume change. Play girl. Okay, so when it comes to Benidorm Fest 2025, I'm not gonna lie, Melody isn't necessarily my first choice. My winner from that petition was either Daniela Blasco, Pata Cabello. But that doesn't mean that Melody is a bad winner though. When you see the staging and when you see her energy on the stage, you can definitely see why she won the whole thing. I feel like the staging potential for this one and also her energy on the stage is really enough to sell the song. And who knows, maybe they would be able to revamp the stage. Considering that in the previous 2 years, they've done a great job at their staging without changing too much things. So I think Melody could work with that stage as well. Okay. Okay, so she's now in the changing room. Okay, girl. Oh, look at her go. As y'all know, this is basically like the revamped version of Esa Diva. And in my opinion, I have a mixed feeling for this one. On one hand, it's definitely starting to like grow on me and I think that's pretty catchy. But I feel like this one just lacks something. It's way too polished, it's way too modern, and it's way too pop-ish, whereas with like the previous version you can hear a little bit of like an ethnic sound into it and you can hear a little bit of like Spain's identity in there as well. It sounded way too clean and way too neat to the point where it sort of lost its identity.
But these are great. These are great.
So when it comes to how well Spain would do this year, I'm still not sure about it. Like, she could either place in the top 10 in the juries. However, I can see this one also going in the bottom 5 with the televoting, similar to what happened with Blanca Paloma. But I don't know, let's just pray for the best for Melody, I think she still has the chance to surprise us all in the Eurovision night. Okay, but I really like that little backing vocals though. Una diva es valiente. Alright, look at her go. Surcar viñedo las espinas y rosas. Es surque bailando. Okay, let's surque con huracán. Chavela, ting, 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 ting. Okay. So previously, I've mentioned about the staging for Esa Diva in the Benidorm Fest. I actually really like how dynamic the staging was. You know, it's basically just Melody and the backup dancers doing their thing and dancing and slaying on the stage. And there's also this like throne where she sits at the end. There's a lot of things going on and there's a lot of movement here and there. However, what really needs some improvement is that it's just a bit too over the top. That little helicopter part. Like maybe add some pyrotechnique, maybe add some wind, and you know, maybe add some dynamic lightings here and there. Like maybe just showcase Melody and the dancer's capability to dance and slay the stage. She really knows how to deliver the staging, and not to mention that she sounded great both in the studio version and in the live version. I think it's safe to say that the jury would like the song and would appreciate its high quality of production. Oh, here comes the dance break. Okay. Look at her glitz and glam. Diva, 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 diva. Okay, look at that glitz and glam though. Sarja. Okay, with the high notes. Slay it, girl. Sigue cantando con los puentes del mar. Ooh, okay, slay. Esa Diva itself basically means that diva. Like, it's basically telling us about what it really takes to be a diva. And it's not just about the looks and the vocals and the talent, but what really makes you a diva is the kindness in your heart and also the hard work and the determination that you got. Which is why in the lyrics she said that anybody could be a diva, you know, like every models out there could be a diva. Every 9 to 5 workers in there could be a diva because they're hardworking and they're kind. So it's basically an empowering message for all the women out there that they all can be a diva so long as they work hard and so long as they are being kind and supporting towards each other. And I just love how she doesn't only compliments herself and, you know, like she doesn't just go, oh yeah, I'm a diva and whatever, you know. Like she basically encouraged all of us to be this diva that we all can be, you know. And I think that's really empowering and that's really cute. And yeah, I feel like I'm feeling like a diva already while listening to the song. Una diva es valiente, slay. Subir a cerca de las espinas y rosas. Es el que bailando. Okay, como estoy con huracán. Ya verá, esa diva soy yo. Ooh. Ooh, that pose. Okay. Okay, Melody, slay! Okay, so she definitely slays the stage here. I love her powerful and her bold and confident voice. I also love her stage presence, and I can definitely tell that she's going to slay the stage with her dancing and with her charisma as well. The staging has also a lot of potential in there as well, considering how dynamic it is. They just need to tweak it a little bit in order to make it more appealing and in order to make it, you know, more fitting for the Eurovision stage. I also love the meaning of the song and how it encourages us to be a diva both inside and out. When it comes to how well Spain would do at Eurovision this year, as I said earlier, I'm still unsure about how well they would do. I can definitely see a similar result with Blanca Paloma, where they would reach the top 20 because the jury would give them a relatively high score, whereas the televote wouldn't give them as much score as they would like. I'm pretty sure that this wouldn't end up in the bottom 5 just like Zora did last year, you know, because at the very least there's a lot of efforts put in this one. I'm hoping for the best for Melody, and I really hope that she would get a respectable place at the Eurovision stage. So let's go, Diva! So yeah, that is my reaction video for Esa Diva by Melody, aka Spain's entry for Eurovision Song Contest 2025. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'm really sorry there's too many mistakes in it. Comment down below! Where do you think Spain would place at the Eurovision Song Contest 2025? Is she going to reach top 10? Or maybe the top 15? Or maybe in the bottom 5? Well, let me know in the comments down below and let's discuss it together. As always, before we end things up, don't forget to go and support Melody. I'm going to put the link down below in case you want to find out more about her. And of course, don't forget to go and support me by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing because it really helps me on my channel. And you can also follow my social medias too. You know the drill. And with that being said, I'll see you guys whenever I want to see you guys again or whenever I can see you guys again. It's your boy Waiii signing off. Bye! Una diva's valiente.